little bit of jeopardy right now? They need to win this one, you feel?
I have felt the last month of the season, they have not won 2 games in a row in the last month. I think every game you got to play like it's one and done. Whether you get in or not, that's great. You see Fabrizius hit
inside into the body, can't get the shot away. Shot clock under 10. Johnson, tough 3, air ball. Fabrizius lays it up and in.
Well, Fabrizius.
Here at UD Arena. Parker's one of those, inbounded. Fabrizius can't hit on senior day. They're going to try to get another crack at it. Fabrizius for 3, there it is! You just know.
And Xavier scoreless after starting the game with a made 3.
It's a good shot for Holloway. He doesn't miss very many of those. Watch this guy. He's got range unlimited. On Miller, Pittsburgh, extraordinaire.
Their dad, terrific coach, high school coach. Fabrizius is a long 3.
These two got together.
Well, you see his versatility. You can move him off the post, but he still has that ability to step off the lane and knock down that 15 to 17-foot jump shot.
Taylor got deep, but decides to pass it out. Fabrizius with the 3.
Well, look for the Duluth with the drive to the basket. Straight line drive. You can't be happy with that if you're Archie Miller.
Kavanaugh Nicholson really battling inside. Watch those two when they come together inside. That's 2 big guys. Fabrizius again with the three, knocks it down, and that ties us.
First, UMass is trying to keep the heat on. They force 17 turnovers a game, which is one of the top 20 in the nation in forcing turnovers. Right now, though, Dayton's being pretty solid. Only one turnover in the game. I was watching their game the other day, Xavier, against Xavier, Roger.
Oh, the three!
They're pretty solid defensively, but they don't force the mistakes that UMass does. So a different philosophy between both these coaches.
Gavrilovic, the rebound there, off the miss by Vincent. Fabrizius again!
Shooting team on a whole.
Pressure defense, and what they really want to do is just disrupt Dayton's offense and get them out of their rhythm, force them to their first or their second and third options on offense.
Find the corner for Fabrizius, who's just in the game, and he knocks down shots at it and finally put it in.
We talked about Dayton, or the Spartans, being one of the top rebounding teams in the country. They really find position.
There you go. You just talked. Drilled nicely by Mario Blessing.
Another one of the freshmen for the Spartan, Blessing. A little bit of confidence. Sweet shooting stroke on that last shot.
Well, Fabrizius passes up the three for Benson. He's wide open inside, but he passed it back out.
Defender went down, tried to flop, no call, and Benson passed it out.
Dayton needs to get a good shot on this possession. Good offensive set.
There's the kick out. Fabrizius open three. He's got 3 of them now.
Well, that's just great.
Consistent over the last couple of games, although he had a good one against Indiana State. But prior to that, Julian Welsh, the junior from Elk Grove, California, the junior college transfer, has come in and really been the story of the backcourt for Minnesota.
That's more Fabrizius' game.
Yep. He wasn't expecting the pass, and they turn it over. Parker with a tough one. Fabrizius with the follow. And it's a Williams.
You kind of like that.
Parker, boy, he's had tough luck shooting it today.
Keep it alive! Keep it alive!
Fabrizius got it. And Dayton has to hit you at some point.
It's November, man. No. You know what? I mean, look, both of them formidable. Duke road tested, neutral site tested, but I think Ohio State being at home with some real motivation, considering what happened to them last year, premature departure from the tournament.
4-point lead early. Fairfield has not been the same team since Olander had to leave with his second foul.
Yeah, they've had some difficulty in scoring, but the defense has held because Dayton's still stuck on 11.
Dillard to Luke Fabrizius, number 23. Shot clock's at 10. Dillard up top, thought about it. Inside Parker, kick out Fabrizius for 3.
Luke Fabrizius, and that way, guys aren't caught by surprise. Oftentimes, they're not looking up at that clock.
Nice look underneath. And Fabrizius with the easy
To play in the half court. This guy wants the game moving fast.
Williams for 3. Can't get it to go. And here comes Dayton again. Williams with the rebound. Collides with Williams. Fabrizius again.
just a sliver of room and got this 3-ball off and now has 6. 2 for 2 from downtown. 10.5 to go, and Wake Forest back in the lead. Fabrizius from the baseline, and he ties it at 53. Fisher. He's got an answer.
Freshman's starting to heat up right now, and if you're Dayton, you got to get a little bit closer and challenge.
Kavanaugh calling for it. A double team and a great pass to Fabrizius off the
nothing going for. They got to get back in transition now.
Fabrizius, the offensive board, and the putback.
The big guy on the low block with the little guy.
So 17 fouls now for Dayton, and there's a
And Dayton just needs a quick two. They don't need to go for a three. It's a two-possession game. They need to get something quick.
Johnson over to Fabrizius. Yes, he got a three.
To go along the opposite side, avoid the block, but another terrific pass. We saw one of those by Smith in the first half. Think you're going to shoot? I'm going to put it down deep and get a layup out of it.
Fabrizius in the corner.